Let's make tomato and egg stir fry. It only needs a handful of ingredients to make, comes together in less than 15 minutes. It's super comforting and perfect for a lazy weekday lunch or dinner when you don't have much in the fridge. Alright y'all, you know I love touching my food, so don't forget to wash your hands before you begin cooking. Then we're gonna get all of our prep work out the way, starting with our tomatoes. I have 2 Roma tomatoes that I'm gonna cut into some nice thick wedges. I don't want to cut them too small, otherwise they'll end up turning more into a sauce when we cook them. And we really want the texture that these thicker wedges are going to give our final product. We'll get those all cut up and then we'll put that aside. Then we'll finally dice a small shallot. Chop up some green onions. Then to a pan on medium-high, we'll add a splash of oil and add in our shallots. And we just want to get a little bit of color on them. And then we'll add our minced garlic. And pro tip, I buy peeled garlic cloves in bulk from Costco and blitz them in a food processor to store in a jar, and the rest in a freezer to make sure that I always have some fresh minced garlic. We'll saute that briefly, making sure that we don't burn any of our garlic because burnt garlic tastes acrid and we don't want that in our dish. We'll drop in our Roma tomatoes, move that around and get that to start releasing some of its juices. And then we're going to season this with half a tablespoon of chicken bouillon, a teaspoon of sugar to help balance out the acidity of the tomatoes, a splash of fish sauce to add some umami to the dish, and some fresh ground black pepper. And as always, full recipe and measurements is available on my blog at feedthepudge.com. Move that around the pan and let it come together for a couple minutes. And then we'll get 6 jumbo eggs into a bowl. Crack it with 2 hands or 1 hand. Honestly, it doesn't even matter, and it's more about what you feel more comfortable with. And real talk, I actually suck at cracking eggs with 1 hand. We'll season our eggs with just a splash of fish sauce and give that a good mix. And I recently saw a video by America's Test Kitchen where they say the best way to whisk is actually just going back and forth. What's your favorite way to whisk? Anyways, we'll add those eggs to the pan and let the small curds start to form. We'll scramble and get all the flavors incorporated, and when it starts to look like this, we'll cut the heat and let the residual heat finish cooking our eggs. I like a softer scramble for this recipe, but feel free to cook it to your preference. We're serving this over a bowl of rice today, and make sure you always fluff up your rice before you serve. We'll spoon over our tomatoes and eggs, and be generous with it, make sure you don't skimp. We'll garnish this with some green onions. And finish that with some fresh ground black pepper. And just like that, in less than 15 minutes, you have a tasty and healthy-ish meal that's perfect for any time of the day. And if you like this video, make sure you hit those buttons on your screen for me and subscribe to learn how to make more of your favorite easy Vietnamese and Asian recipes. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy.